It's to the X, to the A, to the L, to the D, to the I, to the N. What is going on, everybody on YouTube? It's Xaldin here, the Magician Master 100. Here, I know I've already showed you this video once before, the Madolches. Yes, I can finally pronounce their name, Madolches. Anyway, I know I already did this video before, but of course, I'm going to show you some brand spanking new Madolches. That's right. They're coming in the pack called Abyss Rising, which will come in Japan this week. That's right, this week, on July 21st. So, let's get started. The first new Madolche monster is Madolche Mesengelato, I think it's pronounced. Anyway, it's an Earth attribute, warrior type, level 4, 1600 attack, 1000 defense. Its effect is, when this card is destroyed by your opponent and sent to the graveyard, shuffle this card into your deck. Which we already probably know that because most Madolches have that same effect. Anyway, when this card is special summoned, if you control a beast or Madolche monster, you can add one Madolche of spell card or trap card from your deck to your hand. Pretty good effect, pretty good speed stick, and of course, that's not the point, to be honest with you. The point of this video is I'm just here to show you the newest Madolches and read their effects to you. So yeah. Here is the other newest Madolche, and holy crap, it is so cute. I mean, it's so cute, you just don't want to attack it. You're like, oh, it's so cute, I just don't want to attack you. Okay, I'm just going to use Tempest as a fact to burn you down. Yeah, that's what I would have said right there. I would say, oh, it's so cute. Okay, I'm just going to use Tempest as a fact. So anyway, it's Madolche Croacy Wednesday. Wow, that's a long name. Anyway, obviously it's an Earth attribute. It's a Beast type, effect monster, level 3, 1500 attack, and 1200 defense. Its effect, it obviously has the effect of, it shuffles back in the deck when it's destroyed by battle or a card effect. So anyway, here's the effect. Once per turn, you can add one other Madolche card you control to your hand, and if you do, increase this card's level by 1 and attack by 300. Yeah, it's ready for Synchro Summoning or Exceed Summoning. And it's so freaking cute! Here's another new Madolche monster, and it's a pretty good card. It is Madolche Marmaid. No, my mistake, Marmaid. Blah, blah, blah. Holy crap. It's an Earth attribute spellcaster, level 4, 800 attack, 2000 defense. Pretty good defense, good defender. Same effect as other Madolches. Now here's its effect. When this card is flipped face up, you can target one Madolche spell or trap card in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. Yeah, it's instant, bringing back certain counter traps you have, certain trap cards, or bringing back that field spell if you wanted to. Or you can just use the Butler's effect. So, in the next part, I'm going to show you some of the newest Madolche support cards that I have not mentioned but in my last video, but of course they may happen to come in Return of the Duelist. So see you in a little bit. Here is a continuous trap card called Madolche Waltz. And I bet I know what they're thinking in their minds. Oh, we look so cute together dancing. No, I don't think we look so cute together. I don't even want to dance with you. What? You don't want to dance with me? Oh, you are such a mini slap. Ow, that kind of hurt right there. That really hurt. Anyway, of course, I don't think that they would sound somewhat British, because I've heard they're supposed to be Italian. Anyway, it's a trap card, continuous. Its effect is, after damage calculation, if a Madolche monster you control battle an opponent's monster, inflict 300 points of damage to your opponent. So it's pretty good for burning your opponent if you wanted to. So I'm going to show you another card, and of course let you know this card is coming in Return of the Duelist. And the next card is going to be coming out of the same pack as well. Sometimes now I feel like I'm already showing you these cards, but just in case, I'm going to show you anyway. Now here's another trap card that is going to be featured in Return of the Duelist. Well, not featured, that's coming out in Return of the Duelist, of course. Excuse me. It's called Madolche T-Break. It's a counter trap, and its effects are: if you have no monsters in your graveyard, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, negate the activation of that card, and if you do, return it to the hand. Then if you control a face-up Madolche pudding cyst, you can destroy one card your opponent controls. It's not a bad card, actually. And of course, just to be funny, I'm going to probably be a little humorous right here.
Excuse me, Mr. Sebastian, could you get me a spot of tea?
What, of course, madam. I would love to give you a spot of tea.
My tea tastes kind of funny.
It's probably bitter there, madam. Here, I will give you some sugar. 1 lump or 2.
Oh, just 2, please.
Bunk, bunk, bunk. There we go. 2 lumps on your head.
How dare you! Off with your head!
No, madam, please, not off with my head. I was watching Looney Tunes, and of course I was thinking it was somewhat humorous, the fact that they were talking about tea and lumps on their heads to represent sugar lumps.
Oh, I see then. Well, it's still off with your head.
No!
And you fear the godmother. Hee.
Here's another new trap card called Madolche Happy Fiesta! Which, of course, to let you all know, this trap card is going to come out in Abyss Rising, not Return of the Duelist. So, anyway, I'm going to show you the effect. And, of course, what type it is. It's a normal trap, and its effects are: special summon any number of Madolche monsters from your hand during the end phase. All monsters that were special summoned by this effect are shuffled into the deck. I know I keep pausing a lot, you know, I don't know, I just sometimes pause. See? So anyway, I'm going to show you another new trap card that's coming out, or not a trap card, excuse me, another new supporting card to the Madolches. So see you in a little bit. Here is the newest Madolche spell card.
Yay!
Anyway, it's called Madolche Ticket. It's a continuous spell card, and here's its effects. When a Madolche Madolche card you control or in your graveyard is returned to your hand or deck by a card effect, add 1 Madolche monster card monster from your deck, to your hand. If you control a fairy Madolche monster, you can special summon it in face-up attack position instead of adding it to your hand. This effect of the Madolche ticket can only be used once per turn. It's pretty good, I guess. Now, of course, this card right here, well, if you look closely in the picture, I'm going to show you something, the best for last, that I've been wanted to show you guys. So, see you in a little bit. And finally, I've saved the best for last. Queen Madolche Tiramisu. She's an Xyz monster, which, to be honest with you, I knew that someday that Konami was going to come up with a Madolche Xyz monster. I just knew that was going to happen. Anyway, she's an Earth attribute, Fairy type monster. We already know she's an Xyz monster, an effect monster, rank 4, 2200 attack, and 2100 defense. Here's her requirements: 2 level 4 Madolche monsters. So remember, it's got to be Madolche monsters. And her effect is: once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card to target up to 2 Madolche cards in your graveyard. Shuffle those targets in your deck. Then shuffle the same number of cards your opponent controls to the deck. That's not a bad effect, actually. It's pretty good. You know, shuffle any Madolche card you want to your deck, then shuffle up to 2 cards your opponent controls.
well, that's my vid. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Leave your suggestions for me. Sorry for the whole pausing thing, whenever I talk during the video. I mean, some of the text on the cards are very long. So see you again next time. And of course, my next video, I'll explain more cards that are coming out in Abyss Rising. That's coming in Japan on July 21st. Well, see you guys.